let's get started. Just gonna moisturize my face. The face is moisturized. I'm actually gonna do my brows off camera, just because I already done them on camera before. Okay, so now that the brows are done, I went more of a dramatic brow today just because I'm gonna do something really dramatic on the eyes. And yes, usually I'm light with my brows, but today they're brows today. Okay, so for eyes today, I am gonna go ahead and start off with my base, and I am using the P. Louise base today. It's actually really good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit on my lid, just because a little does go a long way. Alright, like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my beauty blender and blend this out. I was debating on going live, but I'm actually gonna do a video for you guys today. Okay, so now that I have my base on, I'm gonna set it with some translucent powder, and I'm gonna pick up the Fenty translucent powder. It's in the shade of Butter. Just gonna pick up a little bit. You don't want to pack it on, because then it'll be too cakey on the eyes and it won't blend right. So as light as possible. Now we can begin with the eyes. I need some chapstick because my lips are chapped. So I kind of want to go for more of a plum today. I was debating on plum, and then I was debating on a purple look, and then an orange look. I couldn't decide, but I think today I'm just gonna go with I haven't done purple yet. I've done yellow. I think we'll just go ahead and do purple.
Purple is the way to go. We're gonna do purple today. We're gonna do purple today.
What do I want to do? Okay, got it. Okay, so we're gonna be using the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow, the glitter eyeshadows. They're actually really amazing. If you guys haven't seen them, they are amazing. This one, they're actually a limited edition, which is why they have this gold top, and it's really cute. And yeah, we're just gonna go with this color today. I used to use this all the time. I don't know what happened, but I stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go in with the James Charles palette, this one in here. And the shades that we're gonna be using today are gonna be purples. So let's go in with this shade first as our transition. This is gonna look bomb. This is gonna look real good. I already dipped it in the wrong shade. So we're gonna use that shade for our transition. I'm using the Morphe M504, and I'm actually gonna put this on my crease. And once I have no more color, I'm gonna work my way up. Alright, so now that we have our transition shade on, okay, so we're gonna go back into the James Charles palette and pick this purple shade here next to the color that we used for our transition. And I'm using more of a smaller blending brush. This one is the E17. I'm putting it against my face. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a little bit up, dab, 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 and then I'm actually gonna apply this on the outer part of my lid. So we're applying this on the outer part of our lid. And then I'm gonna work my way to the crease. And then we're gonna go back into the brush that we used for our transition shade and just blend those two together. Gonna apply a little more, just to darken up that purple shade. And blend it together. Like so. Alright, so what we do to this eye, we're gonna go ahead and do to the other. Okay, so there's this trick that I like to do before I add any like eyeshadow, glitter eyeshadows, or just anything on my lid. I like to grab the glitter glue, so over here, and I apply this on my inner part of my eyelid just so that the eyeshadow actually sticks a lot better. I just think, well, in my opinion, I just think that my eyeshadows come out way better when I use this instead of actually just applying it straight in onto my lid. And I only add a little bit just because if you actually use a lot, this can go bad. So yeah, your eyeshadow will go terrible. And yeah, so I add a little bit onto the inner part of my eyelid, and then you'll see. So I'm picking up a little bit onto my finger, and I'm gonna apply this onto the inner part of my eyelid. And then I'm gonna work my way out lightly, not so much and not too far either. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the eyeshadow. And then I like to use my fingers just because it applies better that way. And then I'm gonna start from the inner corner of my eye, my eyelid. And then just work my way out as far as where I want this eyeshadow to go. And then I'm gonna go in back with my fluffy brush that I used for my transition shade and just blend the top part of these shadows together. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys can really see that, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye as well. Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow done. Okay, so what I like to use for my T-zone is the Tarte Poreless Primer. This is actually really good for pores, and I have pores on my nose, which is okay because everybody has pores. Not everybody, but people like me. Okay, so I'm going to apply this on my nose, under my eye area, just because I love a smooth under eye. And a little bit in the middle of my forehead. Pretty much anywhere where your T-zone is at, I'm applying this at. And for the outer part of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Poreless Matte Primer. Okay, so this is a pretty, it's pretty close. It's pretty close right now. So this is my close-up, and this is how the eyeshadow is supposed to be looking so far. I should do close-ups more often. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Infallible foundation. This foundation is really good. This one's just a little too orange, a little too tan for my shade. Yeah. I was trying to test it out at CVS and it wasn't good. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and apply it onto my face. I feel like every time I shop at the drugstore, it's a little hard to find my shade just because the lighting isn't so good. I hate foundation on my lips. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in with the Fenty, it's just don't judge me. So it's a Fenty mini size foundation. It's actually lighter than my shade, a lot lighter than my shade. And I'm actually gonna apply it on my nose. That's where I like the less coverage on my nose, just because I can really cake up on my nose and it can just turn out bad. And yeah, and then for my under eyes, I'm actually gonna go in with the NARS, as always, NARS concealer underneath my eyes, just because it looks really smooth. We're actually gonna go really light, but yeah. So I'm gonna go in and dab a little bit of the concealer and apply it underneath my eyes. I'm actually gonna clean up a little bit of my eyeshadow with this. So now that's underneath our eyes, we're gonna go in with that foundation that I said before. We have our under eyes concealed. I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Huda Beauty powder. This one's the banana bread, I believe. Get a small brush and apply this. I like this powder a lot because of the fact that it does not suck up any of the moisture underneath my eyes, and I have that problem when it comes to like the Fenty Beauty translucent powder, which is why I like to use this one underneath my eyes, just because it gives my under eyes like this smoothness. You get me like a blur and it looks so freaking good. I'm okay with the smell, actually. Some people don't like scents in their product that they use, but I'm okay with it. I have no problem. As long as it works, it works. Okay, and then for the outer part of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty translucent powder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that with a bigger brush. Nice and smooth. So I'm gonna contour my face using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Alright, and then the brush that I am using is the R10, the Rose Gold collection. I'm gonna contour the face. I like to pull this back just because it does work with making my face more defined and structured than it really is, because my face is actually round. So now you can see that difference there just because there's a shadow there. And I also like pull my hair back and my face a little bit, just and I'm actually going circular motions just so that it's not so streaky on my face and it's more blended. Dang, my face looks chiseled. Yes! God, don't you wish your face just looked like this all the time? Can you guys see a difference, like, what that made to my face? God. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Anastasia bronzers in the shade Saddle. Little small brush. Alright. Circular motions as always, and always lifting my face when I bronze or contour, just so my face looks so snatched. Okay, so now that we have our face bronzed, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty powder and just snatch up my face a little more. So now that I have that on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Melba blush. And I'm gonna apply this on the higher part of my cheek, just so it doesn't make my face look so round. Trust me, this is all gonna look good. Looks crazy now, but it will come together. So I'm applying this blush on the higher parts of my face just to give it more of a structured face instead of round, it being round. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all out. You don't want to blend too much away. For highlight, I've been using more of a smaller like blending brush just because it actually applies a lot better than an actual highlighter brush, and it just looks so freaking bomb. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm picking up the old Sleek palette, the highlighter. It's kind of dirty. And I'm actually gonna spray it. And then you'll see. Trust me, you will understand why it works better with this brush, and you'll understand. You will understand. Oh, it looks so good. Damn. I think I want my under eyes to be more blown out, so this will work. Okay, so we are gonna go back into the James Charles palette. We're picking up our transition shade that we used before, this one right here. And I am gonna blow out my under eye with this shade. I'm just gonna go crazy because it's gonna be a dramatic look today. Now that we have that on, okay, so I'm gonna pick up a flat brush and pick up the I'm gonna pick up the purple shade. God dang, I can't even speak today. Okay, and then this, I'm gonna bring it to my waterline really close. Okay, so alright, so now for the inner part of the eyes, the shade I'm going to be picking up, let me see. I think I have an idea. The shade that I'm going to pick up is going to be on the Sleek palette. It's the highlighters. And I'm going to dig in with the cream from the Sleek palette. My palette is actually really messy and I show you guys, but I am too embarrassed. I won't just F it. So I'm picking up, don't judge my palette, it's a mess. So I'm picking up this cream and I'm gonna apply it onto the inner part of my eyes, my inner corners, I'm sorry. So I'm applying this on the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten it up, and I'm using a small highlighter brush. It's the M515. Picking up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna pick up the purple shade of the highlighter and apply it as well. I'm actually gonna apply a little bit of that color as well onto my brow bone just to brighten that shit up. Oh, can't forget the Cupid's bow. And then we're gonna go ahead and set our face. I'm using the Ready, Set, and Go just because I ran out of my Urban Decay. And I'm actually gonna dab this just because of the fact that I don't like the pump on that setting spray because it does leave little dots. So I dab it as fast as I can just so that it doesn't leave me dotting on my face. Let's go ahead and apply. It'll work. So this is the lipstick from Milani. Ooh, I'm all for it. Dude, I really, really like this look today. Like, I slayed. I slayed this bitch today. Okay, so I'm just brushing my lashes. Oh my god, dude, I really, really like my look today. The best thing about having the lash extensions is that you don't have to put lashes. You guys don't understand how much I really like this look today. The thing I am missing is my under eye mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right now. Now this is the close-up. Sorry, I have to brush my hair, but we're not talking about my hair right now. We're talking about this makeup right now. Anyways, so this is the finished look. I am really happy with this look. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to have this video up for you guys as soon as possible. And for the next look, you guys let me know what you guys want to see, and give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, or a thumbs down if you guys hated it. I'm still working on my intro and everything else. So yeah, I'm a late start just because I don't have time. I try making time, but I try making time to do videos and edit and everything, and yeah, it's a little hard. Of course, I give props to those who put up videos for you guys every week, because I'm not one of those people that put up videos every week, because it's a lot. It's actually really a lot. Yeah. But anyways, you guys, stay tuned for the next video. Probably be here in like another week for the next video. But yeah, do comment below what you guys want to see, what makeup look you guys want to see, or just if you guys want to just see a natural everyday look, how I would get ready for my work. Yeah.